even though you see these films and you have all this nostalgia and you love them, it does condition children to be used to things that they wouldn't normally be exposed to. And
can you give some specific examples?
Like of imagery found in Disney movies?
Or, yeah, whatever, anything that you encountered.
I mean, I think it goes for everything. It's animation, but it's also like television performances, like music videos, movies, everything.
Or a good example is like when I was learning how to draw, I always used Disney princesses. And looking back now, I'm like, these are very sexualized characters compared to like when you study religious art or you study Mary or how those women are portrayed. And then you go to like The Little Mermaid, the Disney version, which isn't the same as the Hans Christian Andersen version.
Right.
The Hans Christian Andersen version was a Christian story. It was about a mermaid that wanted a soul. And she went to a witch. And when you make deals with witches or Satan,
doesn't go great.
It doesn't go right in the end, typically. And that's the message you want to teach children. It's like, don't make deals with witches. Don't make deals with Satan or you will lose your soul. But the Disney version made it so that, oh no, you are the God in your story.
You can abandon your family.
You can have it all.
And all the go
you can disobey your father. You can become a human. You can get the guy.
Great.
And you can beat the witch and everyone lives happily ever after. Whereas the original story was like she sacrificed her life.
Right.
Because she could not kill that prince. So Disney, the biggest thing Disney did was capitalize on these well-known fairy tales, slightly subvert the message so that they're ingrained into society. And women or all people grow up thinking like, yeah, you can make deals with witches. You can be your own god. And every Disney film, and I use that as my example because that was like the sphere I was trying to work in. Every Disney film has these little subversions in it. Like, The Lion King is kind of a Christ story, but subverted. The Little Mermaid, Mulan is a Joan of Arc story, but with like Chinese paganism intertwined. And that's just been integrated into our own culture, whereas like Disney has kind of become like its own religion in a way. Like people go to Mecca or Disney World, they go and see all these movies religiously, even though they're getting more and more woke.
Right.
And now it's gotten to the point where they're just completely drained of any inspiration, and now AI is taking over everything, and there'll be no work left for artists at all.
Which is terrifying in and of itself.
Yeah.
We did a whole episode just on Disney movies, and to quote Jaira Hodges, or to paraphrase her rather, every movie you ever loved as a child was a psyop.
Yeah.
And like, she's kind of right. She's kind of right.
Yeah.
What are you going to say?
I think there's also a level of hypnosis that may take place in Disney movies. Like if you're staring at the screen and then all of a sudden that little comes over, and then if you're at Disney World at the end of the day after you're wore out, then you watch all these fireworks and you just have this feel good, like the Protestants that they use with the music. I mean, I love praise and worship music, but I think there's a level of hypnosis that takes place in all that, just to further the programming,
right,
and further the danger.
Whoa, hey, you made it to the end of the video. Way to go. Congratulations. Good for you. That's hard to do nowadays. If you have a second, could you please drop us a like, subscribe, and if you really enjoyed this episode, go check out our full Honest to God. This is just a clip. There's so much more to this.